Well, hello everyone. It is day 19 to our countdown to Christmas. And after a rough couple of days with a really rough pattern yesterday, I decided to do something easy today. Something easy and something popular. And it is still a free pattern. And this pattern is by the Crochet Professor. And it is an octopus on a swing. So, should be pretty simple, I hope. Now, I've never done one of his patterns before, so this is totally new to me. And I'm going to do the octo part of it in pink, and then whatever color I happen to grab for the swing. So I'm using, I believe this is Parfait Chunky, the not so nice feeling ballet pink, I think. A 5mm hook, and it calls for 14mm eyes. I think that's what these are. Not sure, but that's what we're going to use. They definitely look bigger than the ones I put in the little baby mermaid. We'll see. So this octo starts with a magic ring or your chain 2, whichever it is that you do, and 8 single crochets. So it has been one of those mornings. It's now late afternoon, and I've been waiting for my hair to dry all day, and it's still a little damp. And I just said, too bad, we're going to do this video. Okay, so next round, round 2 is an increase round, and it's the typical 2 in each stitch. So we're going to increase to 18, so it's 7 and an increase. This is going to be teeny tiny. Now we're decreasing down to 16. All right, so the next round is back loop only, and fasten off and leave a tail to cinch. Place eyes. Okay, so back loop only. Stitch marker. Stitch marker is, oh my goodness, there it is. I was going to say, it's nowhere to be found. I just want to mark that first front loop so they don't get lost on me. Place eyes between rounds 5 and 6, 5 stitches apart. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you put the attachment piece on the snapper tool go in the right direction, it might just work, maybe. Somebody's getting into something out there. Oh, got it. That was a nice sounding snap. Now if we can get the other one to do that. Oh, that one was so much better. Okay. We're gonna have to go see what the cat's got into. Or the cat. I'm sure it was Toby. Okay, so we're supposed to stuff it and stitch it closed using the back loop. He looks kind of mean. Or she. Okay. Let's sew it closed. Very tiny. But for a car swing, how big do you want it? Let me just see what the cats did. Of course, it was Toby. And he tipped over the tub, the tote, whatever you want to call it, that I keep their dry cat food in. Because the other cat, if it stays in a bag, he will chew through the bag and eat the food in the bag rather than eat the food in the dish. Cats are weird. So Toby tipped it over. Luckily, it still had its lid. All right, so for the tentacles, we're going to attach with a slip stitch and chain 10. And of course, if you want it super curly, you just do an increase in every stitch. Repeat it 7 more times. Because, did you know that an octopus has 8 tentacles? I've had them come out with 9 before. Or I've had them come out with 7. I think I had one come out with 12. No, that was a squid. Squid came out with 12. My Franken squid. He was only supposed to have 10. Okay, we finished the octo other than weaving in a couple of ends. And I'll have to see what it looks like when it gets on a swing. Because I'm thinking, honestly, you could probably use any octo pattern, whatever one you're familiar with, instead of trying to come up and, you know, learn a whole different pattern. So here's my little octo. He's very short. His legs are real curly. Simple enough. Now he looks pretty sneaky, if you ask me. He's got like that mischievous look on his face. So now we're going to do the swing. And the swing, I think I'm going to do in black. I know. I'm a glutton for punishment. After yesterday, why would I want to use black yarn? I don't know. And this swing is different from the other swings. Probably because it's on an octo, and the octo is round, but then mini birds are round. So we're going to do a circle. And hopefully I'm going to be able to see my stitches. Okay, so we're going to increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the only thing I don't like about using this kind of yarn for this are the ends, because you can't hide them inside the body. So we'll have to make sure we bury them real good. Okay, single and an increase. Okay, so now we're supposed to make the handle. For some reason it has us make 2 chains of 25. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to chain 50 and then just attach it to the other side instead of having 2 separate handles. Okay, so I have 50. I want this part to be the part where my octopus sits on the swing. So I'm going to count over 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14. There's 28 on that round. And we need to weave in these ends because, just because it's the right thing to do. And like hard to do with this kind of yarn, I think. Okay, so the octo sits on the swing. And to keep it from tipping, you're supposed to sew through it. So I'm going to do that. I have a crazy little hair bothering me. Okay, my octo car hanger is finished. Thoughts on the pattern? Simple enough. I think you could do, honestly, any of the little mini octo patterns and do a swing. I think maybe that swing might be a little bit big around. I mean, because the octopus was only 18 stitches. So why do we need to increase to 28? I think doing just the 3 rounds up to 24 would have been more than enough. But he looks like he's sitting pretty decently. his little tentacles can't hang down properly because the bottom of the swing is too big. So me personally, I would go with the 24 instead of up to 28. Maybe even only increasing to 20 instead of 24. Not sure. I'd have to test it out. But yeah, it's quick, and car hangers are super popular right now. They've been selling well at most of the markets. I think 1 out of 5 of the last markets I didn't sell any car hangers, but they've been pretty popular. And this is just a free one to add to the pattern packs that I purchased. One was birds, one was all from Jade's sea creatures, and then, well, here you go. Here's another sea creature to go along with that, but it's a little octopus. Hers were called water animals. So, yeah, there we go. This was day 19 of our Christmas countdown. Quick and easy one. And a popular item for markets. Car hangers. Any kind of car hangers. All right, you guys, I will see you hopefully for day 20. Oh my gosh, we're getting so close to Christmas. Hopefully, we'll see you for day 20. And yeah, see you there.